There you go.
All right, thank you. Well, the crowd levels did die down here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Doesn't seem to be as packed as it was early this morning. I did go up to guest services. They did apologize for the inconvenience. Be sure, something that I need to recommend, be sure to have a picture. If anything does happen, get a screen grab of it. Be sure to show the cast member. I did get a fast pass. Unfortunately, not for riser resistance, which is still, like, don't know how to use the system, but if I probably came in earlier this morning, it probably would have been able to do something for me, but I just waited around. Not really worth dealing with the lines and everything. So I did get a fast pass for Slinky Dog Dash, which I'll probably head to after I eat something. Might go to Galaxy's Edge to eat something. So that's where I'm heading off to now. Probably jump on Slinky Dog Dash after I eat. Well, I just used Fast Pass, my only Fast Pass that I can get for Slinky Dog Dash. I got the Fast Pass because I had to complain due to the technical issues that occurred here at Hollywood Studios this morning. So I got a Fast Pass for Slinky. 50 minutes versus just a minute walk on. Can't complain about that. Using a fast pass for the surround. Well, as you can see, the line for Tower of Terror right now is 30 minutes. And it looks like it's outside, so definitely is a 30-minute wait. So I'm actually going to walk into the store, take a look around, walk to Rock and Roller Coaster, and walk my way back to and yeah, there is some Halloween here at Tower of Terror. Outside this store, if you go towards the left, some Halloween. That's always there though. Not before Christmas merch. Some more Nightmare Before Christmas. A bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas merch. And somehow Tower of Terror merch. This I haven't seen in a while, so maybe this is part of new merch and dice they're gonna sell for Halloween. Another Joffrey stand. If you don't mind drinking coffee and you don't want to stay in line for Starbucks and you don't mind what your coffee tastes like, head over to Joffrey's. Pretty much there's no lines there in the morning. Actually, we went over towards the Joffrey's near Toy Story Mania, not Toy Story Land, and you pretty much walk right up.
It's 552.
The line just looked like it went down quickly. Let's see what the line is like. 25 minutes. I don't know where that line just went. It's like, did I just cross over into another dimension? Because there was a line out there. It must have just had an extended queue that it just reopened. You can see there's more of a queue line just in case their queue for Hollywood Tower of Terror, not Toy Story Land. Tower of Terror is longer than usual. As you can see, there's none over here But this morning, they definitely needed it. See, Rock and Roller Coaster is right now outside. Trying to think, maybe jump over to Smuggler's Run. You can see line for Rock and Roller Coaster. A lot shorter than this morning, but still pretty much longer. It says 45-minute wait for Rock and Roller Coaster. Right now about 5:54. So right now I'm gonna head towards Galaxy's Edge and maybe jump on Smuggler's Run. I'm gonna try to do my night with Mickey's and Minnie's right away. But let's take a quick walk towards Galaxy's Edge. Well, it looks like Riser Resistance has a really long line. So the boarding groups do not usually assist with the length of the line. Yet it does give... The boarding group doesn't really give a short pass, but it's not like a fast pass, you still have to wait in line. I don't know why it's not like Flight of Passage. When that first opened, you had to wait in line. If you couldn't wait in line... So, just look at Rise of Resistance is open, probably up to like boarding group 25. I don't know. I didn't really check recently, but I knew that they opened very late this morning. Wasn't opening with the park, so. But you can tell. Crowd level has quieted down pretty much within the last hour. Within the last hour of being open, got 6:02 right now, and pretty much levels have quieted down considerably. 8 hours ago, roughly 8 hours ago, it was jam packed with people. Now it's like, where'd everyone go? It is good to see that the people are willing to come to the parks. Hopefully no COVID incidences, but you got to take what...
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's take a look to see what Smuggler's Run is looking like. Might jump on that, or might jump on over towards the Toy Story of Andy's Land, Toy Story Land. Well, looks like to be a long line for that, so I've decided, nope, Smuggler's Run. I've ridden you 4 times in a row. It's about 50-minute wait right now. As you can see, no long line for Smuggler's Run, but there is social distancing markers. They actually had to go backstage this morning. You see the door is closed up again. The backstage.
That's genius. I didn't know that.
It's pretty much Smuggler's Run line. Does come out really long. Comes out all the way over here to Smuggler's Run line. Which is why that was 90 minutes before. Now it's 50 minutes and it's still outside. So it's pretty cool to see the crowds are there and willing to come to the theme parks again. Hopefully no reclosure, but we'll only find out once the flu season hits. And with the mixture of COVID, more COVID incidences, who knows if there'll be another closure. Hopefully there won't be, and hopefully the numbers for COVID doesn't go too high, but you never know. So here we are back at Andy's Toy Story Land. Might jump on Midway Mania or Ellen's Willing Saucers. Depends upon how long Toy Story Midway Mania is. But Ellen's Willing Saucers is usually pretty much a walk-on, except for this morning where it was pretty long. But Toy Story Land is pretty much litter.
Giant vegetation, huge blocks of plastic sentient beings. Locals call this vacuum.
It's just it's like a big helicopter.
I think this one is the swirling saucer.
Let's see what Toy Story Midway Mania is like. Doesn't look to be too bad for Toy Story Midway Mania. So I'll jump on that and then jump over to Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I'll see you over and maybe the Mickey and Minnie's attraction. Well, it's 7 o'clock and I'm here waiting in Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. One of the last few groups allowed onto the attraction. It was pretty cool. So I'll see ya in the picture of Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Well, it's 23 minutes after the park closure and I'm still outside. It's actually a longer line than I was expecting for about park closure for Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But as you can see, there's still a line squiggling through. It was longer than I was thinking it was going to be, but I'll say darn it. I don't mind being the last guest out of the side of the park. I'm not the last person on the ride, but wouldn't mind being the last few guests coming outside the park. So right now I'm starting to go indoors underneath the awning before you go indoors to the Gorman's Chinese Theater. Alright. Hello.
You get to walk right into that cartoon.
Alright, thank you.
Have a good time, everyone.
Well, Goofy just had a blast.
Welcome to Runamok Railroad. For your safety while riding aboard the train, always stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your train cars. And be sure to keep an eye on your little railroad rider. Okay? Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park.
Now, let's
Well, that does it here from Disney's Hollywood Studios and Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and all in one day. So 3 parks, 1 day challenge, I guess I did. But I did most of the attractions here, except for a couple, not most of the attractions, but some of the attractions here. Some of the attractions at Universal, some of the attractions at Islands of Adventure. But, hope everyone enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the notification bell and that like button. And be sure to remember, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/rememberthemagic. And hit that notification bell on YouTube. So I will see everyone in the parks.